Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Exercise 1L of chapter 1. This is my second video for the exercise, and in this video I will explain you how can we round the numbers according to the significant figures. So in my previous video I explained how can we round the numbers according to the decimal places. Now I will explain how can we round the numbers according to the significant figures. So let's start. Remember, significant figures are the numbers, you can say, are the number of digits in a value, often a measurement, that contribute to the degree of the accuracy of the value. We start counting the significant figures at the first non-zero digits. So where do we start counting the significant figures? We start counting them from the first non-zero digit. So these two zeros, they are not significant, so these zeros are called the leading zeros. These are not significant figures. So this is the first significant figure, this is the second, this is the third, and this one is the fourth. Now quickly let me explain you this list that is explaining how many significant figures are in each number. This one, it is having some zeros between two non-zero digits, 1 and 8. There are zeros between 1 and 8. So remember, all the non-zero digits are the significant figures, and if the zeros are lying between two non-zero digits, then they will also be considered as significant figures. So this number has 5 significant figures. Okay, if you have only a whole number part, there is no decimal part, there is no decimal in it, then only the non-zero digit or the zeros that will be between the non-zero digits will be considered as significant figures. So this one has only one significant figure. This one, the zeros that are called the leading zeros, they are not significant, so we have only this 2 and 5 as two significant figures. Here these are the leading zeros, no value, not significant, so 1, 2, 3 significant figures. Okay, remember, if you have zeros that are after the decimal, or you can say that a number is starting with a decimal and you have zeros by the end, then they will also be considered as, like, you will start counting it from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has 5 significant figures. And this one, it has 8 significant figures because they place these zeros, and as I told you, if it will be like by the end of the decimal, you will consider them as significant figures. Okay, now let's consider this example. This one, they are saying round this number to 2 significant figures. So from where I will start counting the significant figures? From the first non-zero digit. So this is the first non-zero digit, and this is the second this is the first significant figure, and this is the second significant figure. Then I will draw a line after the second significant figure, and I will look at the next digit. Now what does the next digit say? In my previous video I told you, if it will be a number from 0 to 4, you will ignore it, but if it will be a number from 5 to 9, then you have to add one more. Okay, now when I look at the next digit, it says ignore, so you are going to ignore it, and this side will give you your answer. So which one is the correct option? This one will be the correct option. Let me give you one more example. Now here is another example, and it's very important example because most of the students, they get very confused. Here in this question they were confused. Look at this, they are saying round this number to 3 significant figures, and you know that we start counting the significant figures from the first non-zero digit. So this one is the first non-zero digit, this one will be the second one, this is the first significant figure, this is the second significant figure, so this will be the third significant figure. So I will draw a line over here. Now when I look at the next digit, it says ignore. So most of the students, they were thinking that your answer will be 300. Do you think 300 is a reasonable number to round a number that was saying 3002.01? Is it reasonable to round 3002 only to 300? It's not reasonable, it's not justified. So this shows that whenever you are rounding, you can say rounding according to the significant figures, and you have whole number part here. Now you are rounding the whole number part. So this 2 will give you another 0 over here. So your answer will become 3000. Clear? Like, because I cannot ignore, it's 3002. How it could be rounded only to 300? Clear? It's not justified. It's not reasonable. So you will change this 2 into a 0 and your final answer will be 3000. So this will be the correct option. So in this example, I want to round it to 2 significant figures. So let's draw a line after this is the first significant figure and this is the second significant figure. So draw a line over here. Now look at the next digit. What does the next digit say? It says add one more. So 1 will be added here. So this 5 will remain 5, 7 plus 1 will become 8. And what about all these places? Because it's a whole number, right? It's a whole number, so all these places will be changed into zeros. So this will be your final answer. Let's solve questions from the exercise now. It says write each number correct to 3 significant figures. So first count the 3 significant figures, draw a line over there, and then look at the next digit. Let's see. This is the first significant figure 3 and then 2 and then 0, because any 0 that is lying between the two non-zero digits, that is significant. Okay, that 0 is significant. You cannot ignore it. So let's draw a line. So the line will be drawn here. Now it says the next, when you look at the next digit, it says add one more. So 1 will be added here. So finally your answer will become 3.21, right? And because it's the decimal part, so I will not write the digits that are coming after this line. Remember, there is a difference between the whole number part and the decimal part. In the decimal part, we ignore all these places, and this is our final answer, right? Let me solve question number 9 now. Now question number 9, I have to take 3 significant figures. So this is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one. I will draw a line here, then I will look at the next digit. The next digit is very small. It belongs to the group of 0 to 4. I will ignore it. Now this side will give me my answer. So the answer will become 254. Your answer will stop here. If you look at question number, okay, I want you to solve 4 and 10 on your own and then play the video to check the answer. So here are the answers. First 7, first non-zero digit, first significant figure, second, third. A line is drawn, and then 5 says add one more, so 1 was added here. This side will be my answer, right? So it's going to be 0.0733. Clear? Okay, so here now 9 is the first significant figure, 2 second, 5 third. So draw a line after the third significant figure. 8 says add one more, so 5 plus 1 will become 6. So this side is my answer. Clear, girls? That's all for this video. Hope you understand the idea.